Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we take a look at UFC 266 in Las Vegas at T-Mobile Arena Saturday night. Kevin Rogers with you, and we are joined by our UFC insider at VegasInsider.com, Adam Lykkesteen. And Adam does a great job of breaking down the MMA and looking forward to these fights on Saturday. And Adam, let us begin the featherweight championship bout on Saturday night, the main event. It's Alexander Volkanovski and Brian Ortega going at it. Volkanovski favored in this one. What are your thoughts on this bout?
This is a perfect spot for bettors who are looking to take advantage of a fighter who is in what I call the John Jones category before the betting markets and the bookmakers have caught up to him. So what does this mean? Well, basically, Volkanovski is a guy you never want to fade. I'm personally all over the hype train. If you look at the numbers, going by the metrics, he's just outstanding, and I think he will continue his reign on Saturday night. Ortega is a young, hungry bull, but I just think when you dive into the metrics, much better striking differential for the champion, better on the ground. I think this will be a walk in the park for him, to be honest. So I see great value in him.
Now, another big fight on the card, Adam, the Women's Flyweight Championship. Valentina Shevchenko and Lauren Murphy, and Shevchenko favored in this one.
Yeah, so this is actually sort of the same matchup because Shevchenko is also in that John Jones category, but the betting market has just caught up to her long ago. So now you're not really going to be able to get a lot of value just betting her on the money line. So what I like to do instead is I usually go into the prop market, and I think actually betting this fight to go the distance could have some value. I think it's at about like plus 200 in that range. And Shevchenko, she is fighting in the women's flyweight division. Let's not forget that. She has been able to get those highlight finishes, but more often than not, she actually does tend to go the distance. And Murphy is a tough cookie. She's never been finished. So I think the distance prop could have some value for this spot.
Now, looking at the lightweight bout, Dan Hooker and Nasrat Haqparast going at it. And in this one, Hooker a favorite, laying almost $2.
Yeah, another great fight between two pure strikers. And in this fight, just going by diving into the data, I think it's clear that Hooker, while he does have that fan-friendly brawling style, he puts on some fun matchups we saw against Poirier. It also does mean that he has lost 10 bouts in his pro career. And I think that consistency is in favor of Haqparast in this fight, who might also be a bit more technical and on the defensive side. So I think actually Haqparast is an underdog here. While he is being written off by most fans, I think it's because people don't really know who he is. I think people will get to know him this weekend, and I do see value on him as the underdog against the more brawling and less technical Hooker here. So I am going with Nasrat Haqparast for this one.
And in the welterweight bout, Adam, Nick Diaz and Robbie Lawler. And Lawler here a short favorite. And what do you think about this fight?
I mean, it's Nick Diaz. You never know what you're going to get with the Diaz brothers. And if you bet them consistently, I don't think you would have a good track record. But here he is taking on, first of all, Robbie Lawler, who he already beat. Granted, it was 17 years ago, but he did get that knockout. So there's that going for us. Also, Robbie Lawler has really been on a steep decline in his last 4 bouts, getting outlanded in every single bout badly, and he has not won a round in a couple years, and he's negative like 17 in takedowns. So I think even if Nick Diaz shows up and is a shell of himself, I honestly think he's just going to steamroll Robbie Lawler. I know some people might say that's disrespectful, but the state that the performances that Robbie Lawler has been giving us is just so subpar to what I think Nick Diaz will bring, that I think Nick Diaz as a plus 100-ish underdog, I think that's great value right there.
And Adam, finally, any other fights that you're keeping an eye on coming up Saturday?
I think we have 2 really, really good matchups for our wrestlers. We have Marlon Moraes taking on Marat Dvalishvili, and Rosenstrike, of course, the striker, taking on Blades. Two pure strikers taking on two pure wrestlers, that rarely ends up good for the strikers. So I think parlaying Blades with Merab is pretty good value, especially since they're taking on some strikers who haven't been getting it done consistently as of late, and who are really, really prone to being taken down. So those two wrestlers against strikers, I see them winning 8 out of 10 times.
Adam Lykkesteen, you could check out his work at VegasInsider.com. UFC 266 at T-Mobile Arena Saturday night in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Adam always has great insight on all these fights. Adam, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
See you guys.
All right, there is Adam Lykkesteen. I am Kevin Rogers, and you can check out all the videos for VegasInsider.com on our YouTube channel for the NFL, for college football, as well as UFC. And we'll talk to you again soon. Best of luck with your bets.